Alright, how we doing? I wanted to make this video. I want to talk about the Shirley husar video. I'm already almost like 2/3 of the way through it, as you can see. But she was talking about, well, this one is about MLK, but there's another video, one of her recent podcasts, where she was talking about the Chinese and how when the Chinese first came into America, a lot of them was illegal and all that. And, they forged documents and stuff and attached themselves to other Chinese families so that they could get citizenship, even though they was, and she made this whole, and it was very informative and all. But my thing is this. We understand the realities of that. The cold hard reality is, in this day and age, the Chinese have made themselves into a dominant, a very powerful economic force, in 2020. So what are you, not just in the U.S., but also as a global power as well. So it's like, okay, yeah, you don't like these Chinese people, you don't like what they did, you don't like how they came into the country and all that, but the question is, what the fuck can you do about it? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck you gonna do? Like, okay, yeah, we get it. Okay, you got issues with the Chinese. You don't like the Chinese. They're not nice people. They're this, then they're that. Okay, fine. But what are you going to do to get yourself into a powerful economic position? See, you can talk shit when you're powerful. When you're powerful, you can talk shit about who you don't like and how you think things should be and whatnot when you're powerful. But when you're not powerful and other groups are powerful, you don't really have the ability to talk shit. You just have to kind of sit and hope that they don't try to use their power to crush you even further, and that's my thing. Okay, Shirley husar, she makes these videos, she talks about the issues with the immigrants, all this and that. Okay, fine, but somehow these immigrants are out competing economically black folks. Somehow they come in and they push black folks out of cities that black people have been living in big numbers for decades. Okay, blacks are already just about done in Los Angeles. Los Angeles at this point is pretty much almost 100% immigrant city at this point. Okay, I was in Leimert Park like last year, I think. I went down to LA to kick it. And cause sometimes I just go to LA just to kick it, man, and it was like mad Jamaican immigrants all in Leimert Park. I didn't even see any other ADOS. I was like, what the fuck? Where all the other ADOS at? I didn't even see any. It was all these Jamaican immigrants. You got all kind of other races down here now. You got all kind of different groups of Latinos and different, you know what I mean? And that kind of thing. And niggas is kind of done. And the few ADOS I did see, a lot of them were gay, or they were wearing skinny jeans, or they were just walking around looking fucked up in the game. You know what I mean? I'm telling you that the game out here is the game has changed. Okay, the game really has changed. And the question is, how can ADOS solidify themselves to kind of rise economically again? That's just the only thing you can do at this point. You can't undo all this immigration and stuff. You can't undo that. Okay, yeah, America chose immigrants over black people. Okay, yeah, they made that choice. There ain't shit you can do about it now. There ain't shit you can do. You can't revert. You can't remove 54, 60 million people from the country. You can't do that. You know, Hispanics have gotten their population up to 54, 60 million, way bigger than the black population. You can't do nothing about it now. Not even Trump can do. A lot of them are citizens now, and they've had children and grandchildren here now. And the children are having children. There ain't nothing you can do. The only thing you can do as a black person is try to put yourself in a position to, as best you can, to try to control your own economic destiny. That's all you can do. But you cannot remove all these other groups of people. You know, I would rather just, you know, sit down with black folks and just try to figure out different business and economic strategies. I remember I was in a Reg the Bad Guy hangout a few months ago, and I was telling the brothers in there, you know, they got all these Latinos and shit in the country. How come we don't, as black people, how come we don't try to grow corn or grow flour and shit to sell to them wholesale? Because that's the main thing in their diet is flour and corn and milk and stuff. How come we don't try to grow those products and sell it to them? And some niggas was like, oh, but you know, you can't let them know that you black, and you know, you need to do it under the table. I'm like, nah. It's just a matter of going out, buying some land and growing some corn. And you just sell it to a agricultural broker. Just sell it. They don't have to know where the flour came from or where the corn came from. All they know is they need flour and corn and shit to make their tortillas and shit. That's all they know. You know, and I've said these things to black people. That's what you have to do. You know, Shirley Husar, she also talked about Wells Fargo Bank giving, you know, setting aside. I remember I read that article too. It was like a few $100 million, I think, you know, in capital for like Latino businesses, and you know, they giving them credit cards, and then giving the illegal immigrants and stuff all kind of credit cards and lines of credit to start businesses and stuff. She's like, well, see, that's your tax dollars going to illegal alien businesses. I'm like, well, look, what these white folks have done, they realize, well, shit, these motherfuckers coming over here, we might as well figure out a way how we can benefit from it. Yeah, that's what they done. I tell black folks, you gotta do the same shit. You gotta find some kind of way to sell them some shit. We act like the only thing we can sell to other people is hip hop and music. That's bullshit. Okay. There's all types of other products and stuff that we could, you know, be putting out there and be capitalizing off of it. You know what I mean? And whatnot. Okay, but that's what I gotta say for right now. Let me know what y'all think. Get the likes up, peace.